If you're running paid ads, should you still do organic content? You see, it's a fair question, and personally, all the businesses that I've run, I have built around my paid ad strategy first, and organic content has always been an afterthought. But there's a lot of power in making videos just like this and making your paid ads that much more effective. So in today's video, I want to break down exactly how you should think about your organic content as it relates to your paid ad strategy so you can make more money and convert more clients. Now, if you're new here, welcome. All we talk about is acquiring clients through high-ticket call funnels. You could be a business owner using this strategy to generate meetings where you convert customers into clients yourself, or maybe you're a high-ticket closer and you make a living by selling other people's high-ticket products and services. And on this channel, we cover everything about mastering and perfecting the proper execution of call funnels that we've been able to do to scale ourselves to 100,000 a month, scale our clients to multi-six-figure and even seven-figure months. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So the first thing to know about paid versus organic content is that paid scales a lot better. The reason for that is what's called feedback loops, because with paid advertising, unlike organic content, you get to see the data of how your ad performed inside of the ads manager, where you can have breakdowns such as click-through rate, such as hook rate, such as impressions, just to name a few. But this gives you laser accurate data on exactly what your audience likes and doesn't like in a really quick time frame with guaranteed delivery. It's a lot different than having to post an organic reel and just hope that the algorithm picks it up, and if it doesn't, then it's a flop. But with ads, you can see exactly how much of a flop it is compared to the other content you make, so you can zero in and make harder and better hitting ideas. The second reason why paid ads scales a lot better than organic is going to be because of targeting. And what I mean by this is not only can you pay to get guaranteed delivery of your message, but you can also ensure that it gets in front of the right people through lookalike audiences, meaning people that watch or engage with your Instagram content, or through just audience and interest-based targeting, which I talk about in one of my other videos if you want to learn more about how to target more effectively right here. But in that, I describe exactly how to get your message in front of the right people. But the biggest leverage that paid has on organic is that you can pay to win when it works, because you trade your dollars to the ad platform to ensure that you get eyeballs that watch your content. Once you have something with a high click-through rate, even if it's on a low impression count, you can pay to scale that bad boy up until it stops working. Compared to organic content where you can invest a lot of time, effort, and energy into making a reel that will just flop and you'll have no real data to show for it. Okay, now let's move into the second point to know about organic content, which is what organic is actually for. And that is not to actually make sales. It is to support your paid efforts. You want to think of it as nurturing content, because your paid ads that usually contain an offer, a very potent message from you, are going to get very aggressive and large reach across your target audience, but not everybody's going to click on that ad. Some people aren't ready, but they are interested and might want to bookmark or dog ear your account as something that they want to learn more about for when they're there. And so what will they do? Well, they'll go ahead and drop you a follow, or they'll go ahead and drop a heart on some of your content. And the algorithm will start to naturally show it to them again when you post more content and nurture them. And eventually they reach the point where they're ready and they might go through your ad and then they'll go ahead and buy. It also serves to build credibility and trust, because in today's market, people are much more familiar with direct response ads. Heck, if you're watching this, you probably have seen some of mine. And that's where when they have FaceTime with you like this, you can build up authority and status in their mind, which makes them that more convicted when they go to buy. That's what those layup organic sales feel like. If you've experienced them, you probably love them. It's akin to just order taking. And another hidden tip is that Meta favors accounts that post regularly. It might not even just be Meta, it might just be consumers. Customers like accounts that engage regularly, because it shows that you are active in the niche, in the space, and it's going to make them more likely to once more trust you and want to buy from you. And that's exactly why I still post content like this, not necessarily to grow, but to increase my conversion, because those of you that are serious about considering making a purchase with me are going to watch videos like this and see if I know what I'm talking about, but more importantly, what it would be like working together. Let's move into the third thing you should know about organic content, and that's exactly how they play together. And that's exactly what I talked about a moment ago. But your paid content gets you reach, your organic content builds trust, and both of these people, if they become aware of you and they trust you, leads to sales. But it creates a flywheel in the back, which is the natural organic algorithm is going to see the people that come from your paid, that look at your free stuff, and it will start a feedback loop to where it will start to get more and serve more impressions to your target audience or customers over time. And this can actually heighten your organic content and reach. An actual case study for you. With one of the clients that I'm working with that helps families overcome alienation, where families get separated and there's custody lawsuits and weird things that go on. When we turn on our paid ads, we usually get a 2 to 3x increase in our organic bookings than when we turn our paid ads off, simply because our ads get us in front of our target customers. They then check us out, and maybe a week to 2 weeks later, they come back around full circle and book through organic once they've had their time to do a little bit further research on us. We also get people that book through directly, but not quite at the same frequency that we get on organic. And so this is where the two play into each other, and it begins to create the perfect storm of growth. And also, you'll get a lot of fans through organic content that will refer you customers many months or weeks after the fact. I had a coaching program that I ran last year that we made just under $500,000 in sales with that still gets sales today, just off of the sheer word of mouth and organic fans that I had learned about me and developed more trust and credibility with me as a result of my content that I was posting. So here's the thing to remember. Your paid content is your growth engine. It's what gets you impressions and reach at scale. And your organic content is your trust layer. It's what helps people feel assured that they're purchasing from the right person. But they're not competing strategies. They just serve two completely different purposes. And if you treat organic as your main driver, there's a high likelihood that you'll burn out before you break through, because even when you get it right, your videos will die off, your reels will stop getting reach, and you'll need to keep making content day in and day out. Versus when I have a good winning ad, I can run that for a month to 2 months nonstop and get consistent performance day in and day out. Now, if you want to find out more about how you can use paid ads to scale your business, we'll click the first link in the description to learn more about how we could potentially partner together in scaling your high-ticket coaching or service. Now, if you're a closer watching this and you want to master the skills to partner with businesses and make a full-time income, we'll click the first pinned comment to learn more about our coaching program where we show high-ticket closers how to go out there and partner with companies. But you have to be a killer, meaning you have around 2 years of experience and you're very familiar with how our industry works. It's not for people that are new or just looking for ways to get off sales calls. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your current mix of paid versus organic content? Are you still relying on organic? Are you solely relying on paid? Drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear where you're at and how you're thinking about it. And that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.